Welcome students. Today we will discuss the chapter How do organisms reproduce. First we will discuss what is reproduction. Reproduction is the process by which living organisms produce new individuals of the same species. Reproduction is necessary for the survival and increase in the population of a species. If organisms do not reproduce, their population decrease and the species will become extinct. Next, we will discuss, do organisms create carbon copies of themselves? No, the DNA copy will be similar but not identical to each other. So the new individual have slight variation from their parents. This is the basis for variation and evolution of new species. Next, we will discuss the importance of variation. So, variation in species is necessary for the survival of different species and for the evolution of new species. So, next we will discuss asexual reproduction in plants or the reproduction used by single organisms. There are different types: fission, fragmentation, regeneration, budding, vegetative propagation, spore formation. First, we will discuss fission. Fission is an asexual reproduction by which a unicellular organism divide and form two or more new individuals. Fission is of two types. First one is binary fission. In this method, an organism divide and form two individuals. First, the nucleus divide and form two nucleus, then the cytoplasm divides and form two daughter cell. Example, amoeba and paramecium. Next, we will discuss multiple fission. In this method, one organism divides into many daughter cells. Example, Plasmodium of malaria parasite. This is the figure shown the multiple fission in Plasmodium. Next, we will discuss fragmentation. In this method, the body of a simple multicellular organism break up into smaller pieces. On maturation, and each fragment develop into a new individual. Example, Spirogyra. Next, we will discuss regeneration. Some simple organism can regenerate a new individual from a part which has been accidentally cut off. Planaria shows good example of reproduction by regeneration. If a planaria is cut into several pieces, each piece develop into a new individual, as shown in the figure. Next, we will discuss about budding. In this method, a bud-like projection is formed on the body of the organism. The bud then develops into a new individual. It then separates from the parent and forms an independent individual. Here the example of Hydra is shown. Another example is yeast. Next, we will discuss vegetative propagation. In this method, new plants are produced from the vegetative part of the plant, like root, stem, or leaf. Example, from root, dahlia, sweet potato; from stem, potato, ginger; from leaf, bryophyllum. Plant produced by vegetative propagation produce flower and fruit earlier than those produced from seeds. It also helps in the propagation of plants which do not produce seed, like rose, jasmine, banana, etc. Vegetative propagation can also done artificially by cutting, layering, and grafting. Next, we will discuss about spore formation. In this method, structure called sporangia produce tiny cell called spores. When the spores come in contact with a moist surface, it develop into new individual. Example, rhizopas, penicillium, etc. So today we have discussed in detail the mode of reproduction used by single cell organism. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. For today, thank you.